When Forza 5 was released, there was much grumbling about the slim track list. You can't help but feel that Turn 10 has been attempting to put things right ever since. 2 free tracks, Road America and Long Beach, have already been added to the game gratis, but today's release is the biggie, both in a figurative and a literal sense. The Nurburgring Nordschleife has been in every Forza game since the first, so its absence was keenly felt in Forza 5. It looks like the wait was worth it though. Apparently a straight port of the Forza 4 version wasn't going to cut it, so Turn 10 got their laser scanners, their GPS readers and their tape measures out and did a fresh survey of the circuit, one that creative director Dan Greenawalt reckons is the most accurate ever.
So this is the first time that the Nurburgring will be on the next generation. What was important to us was to recapture it from the ground up, 100%, laser scanned, recaptured, 1080p, 60 frames per second, really get all the graffiti right, get all of the chatter, all of the surfaces, so it feels, especially in the Forza 5 physics engine, it feels like something you've never felt before.
Now talk a bit about what you guys went through to sort of capture this. What kind of technology were you using to capture this circuit perfectly?
Well, we had looked at laser scanning in the previous Forza Motorsports, and the technology wasn't really where we wanted it to be. But in the last 3 years, it's come a long way, and so a lot of the tracks in Forza 5 were laser scanned, including the Nordschleife. So it's millimeter accuracy, but also we still use our old ways as well. We still take photographs, we still take video, we still use a level, and we still measure things by hand, take a lot of measurements. To recreate this track was about a year worth of development time. There were 30 artists. It was 13,000 man hours. This was by far the most ambitious thing we've ever done. And I think it drives great.
What's more, it's the whole thing, both the Nordschleife and the newer Grand Prix circuit combined into the full Nürburgring layout. It's a mecca for car and race fans alike, and given that every new performance car is tested and tuned there, the most relevant track on the planet.
It's really become, for good or for bad, part of releasing a car, releasing its time on the track or that its suspension was tuned for it. And that's kind of what fans now expect of a supercar. And so it's even things like the Cadillac and things that GM is doing, as well as BMW and the like. It seems like it's infiltrated all levels of car culture. I don't know, I bet even the Fiesta ST probably had tuning laps on the Nordschleife.
What's interesting is that it's not just about Turn 10 putting the data in the game and then going for a celebratory beer. It's about an artistic decision too. That is, deciding what time of day and what season the game will replicate.
Well, we were trying to capture the sense of speed that comes with the track, as well as the sense of danger. So we have a sunlight condition where the sun peeks through the trees and gives you God rays and ambience, the light and atmosphere that we think Next Gen's about. It also puts shadow across the track, so you get that sense of speed as the light goes over your cockpit. But we also didn't want it to be too cold, because it'll cool your tires down and make a hard track even harder. So we were really working in a narrow window. We wanted a nice temperature, we wanted sun at a certain angle, not too low to blind you, not too high so the track is just bathed in sun. And that kind of made the decision for us.
The result is easily the most challenging course in the game. With elevation changes that kick the rear of the car out and differing grip levels in light and shade, you need to be constantly on your toes. Which is why this gameplay footage is more Michael Mouse than Michael Schumacher. Sorry about that. Anyway, if you've got Forza 5, you'll be able to show me and my terrible driving up for yourself. The track's available to all players, again free of charge, from today. It'll also be included in the forthcoming Forza 5 Game of the Year edition, along with the Top Gear Car Pack DLC and the 2 other free circuits on July 22nd.